going to make a special crossing. They've just checked us in. They've got a window in the storm. We're going to get on the big boy boat, the Leif Erikson, which is the largest boat or ferry. And they're going to cross here. We're actually loading at 4:20.
Which is very unusual.
Because they usually only do a midnight run. Okay, now you see that guy in front of us? He's only getting $1 a mile. Look how big this is.
And that's Canadian dollars. So that's like 80 cents a mile.
Yep. Here we go. Okay, so we are not going to follow that dude in.
Oh, so you mean I got to go over here?
Yep.
Up through there?
Up through there. We're going to squeeze it in.
I don't know if I can do it.
You can do it. You can do it.
That's not fit.
Gonna squeeze right through here. Awesome. Okay, we are parked in the deck below, and now we will make our way to deck 5. This is the restaurant. We'll come here in a little while. Try some fish and chips, but we're gonna go get our berth right now, or our cabin, and we'll check in right down here at the end of this hallway. Room number 350. Let's check it out. There we are. 324 to 368. We'll be right down this hallway. This is our room. We have a window. Now this berth, I know we're on the best boat, but it's the worst berth that we've ever had.
Why do you say that? I've got my choice of 4 different beds.
But you get your linens and your comforters. The bunk beds are here. No, we've usually had a better cabin than this.
Yeah, I don't have a TV. That's a bummer.
I know, we don't have a TV. But we have a window, which is a good thing.
Yeah, that's good as a TV.
I love the window. And it's going to be dark by the time we set sail anyway.
Yeah, and look here. I have an assortment of ladders.
We have some acrobatic equipment here in the berth.
I have an assortment of ladders. Come on, that's going to be fun later.
And this is our bathroom. Let's take a look in here. Okay, so this is the bathroom inside the ferry. You've got your nice size sink, the shower, toilet. Actually, it's a bigger bathroom than the other berths that we had,
Yeah,
even though...
because I'm going to utilize it.
All right, good job. Let's go check out the galley. Let's go check out outside just for a second. Here's the dock here at Nova Scotia. It'll be dark really soon, so I won't be able to get much footage of anything. This is the general seating area. I think you can get on here and just have a seat if you like. This is the galley area. They'll be open for 1 hour, so we've got to eat now while they're still open.
And some brown gravy on them potatoes, please.
We went with the pork chop. Okay, and he was nice enough, because we were sharing a meal, he was nice enough to just give me a pork chop. That was awesome. What do you think, honey?
Well, I'll let you know in a few minutes.
All right. Okay, we're on board, and we just ate at the galley. The pork chop was excellent.
Yeah,
and
I can't believe we made it. They're doing a special sailing just for us.
yeah, just for us, because we're the Transport Bandits. Yeah, right.
No, they got a break in the weather, so we're gonna go for it.
Yep.
We'll thread that needle.
Let's do it. Let's do this thing. Let's go back to the cabin.
Hey, I just went to the restaurant, right? There's this neat little sign hanging on the wall that you can hang off yourself, so everybody knows that you have evacuated.
And we are off. Okay, and it is now 12:42 a.m. and we are making it off the ferry and on to Newfoundland. Let's go. This is the Rock. Welcome to the Rock, Newfoundland. Hey guys, I know it's really dark outside and we can't see the landscape, but we're going to get that on the way back. We are going to go all the way to Gander tonight. Should take us about 5.5, maybe even 6 hours to get there. And then we are going to wait until they open for delivery and get all the way back here. We are under a winter storm warning with 80 to 100 kilometer per hour winds expected, and blizzard-like conditions with up to 15 to 25 centimeters of snow.
Although we do not have those conditions right now.
Yes, so that's why we're making a beeline to our dealership all through the night. So we will get you some scenery pictures of Newfoundland on the way back. And there's the Welcome Center. We are now closer to Greenland than we are to our home state of Tennessee. It's getting blurry, my camera doesn't work, and we're going to be really dark and remote for the whole rest of the trip for the next 6 hours. So the weather is 24 degrees. It is spitting snow. There's not a whole lot of snow on the sides of the road yet. There is a little bit of slickness on the overpasses, and it is dark here in Newfoundland and remote. No vehicles in front of us, no vehicles behind us. It is extremely dark. The ferry crossing was a little rough. It took about 6.5, 7 hours. It took about 7 hours, and it was a little rough. It was almost too rough to sleep, so we didn't get any sleep on the ferry. We left North Sydney, Nova Scotia at the ferry docks at 5:30 and arrived at Port aux Basques, Newfoundland at 1 o'clock. Our biggest concern at the moment for the next 5 hours is moose. So we are being very diligent to watch for those creatures. Glad we've got that ranch hand grill on the front of the truck.
Caribou.
Yeah, we'll have caribou like after Deer Lake area. So we're keeping our eyes out. Okay, the road conditions are deteriorating. It is snowing here. We are about, 2 hours from the ferry. Haven't made it to Corner Brook yet. And going pretty slow. It's a little slick out. So we're just taking it very slow, very easy. We are coming up to Corner Brook. We're Newfoundland bound and down, we're loaded up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go, and there's a whole lot of snow. We're Newfoundland bound and watch old bandits run. Okay, after we left Corner Brook, we are headed into Deer Lake, and the roads are good. Snow stopped, and well, actually what happens is we went north along the coast to Corner Brook, and then you turn kind of easterly and go into mainland Newfoundland, and the snow is a lot better, and the road conditions are a lot better. We're going to make a pit stop at the Big Stop Irving in Deer Lake. arrived finally as we reach Gander, Newfoundland. So, Newfoundland. Get it straight one of these days.
And it's been a tough night.
It's been rough because we're tired.
Yeah, the first 5 hours, nothing but snow and ice. It was ridiculous.
And then the last 2.5 hours,
it cleared up.
It's cleared up, and it's a beautiful morning. Take a look at this sunrise. And now we will be delivering to Adventure RV Sales.
Yeah, we'll deliver and then fun side of RV transport.
Yeah.
Let's get some rest.
We're gonna get some rest. And we will get back to the ferry dock and see if that storm where it was snowing before, we've got to go back through that, if they're going to run the ferries tonight.
Oh yeah, and we got the bomb cyclone coming.
The bomb cyclone is coming. Oh well, stay tuned. Let's get this thing delivered and we'll be out of here. And here we are at Adventure Sales and Service. And as you can see, this is not like your typical RV dealership. So they're like no RVs here. This is like more of a snowmobile place or snow machine place. So let's get this thing delivered. Okay, we have successfully delivered our unit to Gander, Newfoundland. It's freezing out here.
It is cold.
And you know what? We're going to be up here in exactly 15 days from now because we are dispatched on another unit coming to this exact same dealership.
I'll tell you what, that fifth wheel's going to get some WD-40 because I'm not fighting it for another hour in the cold.
Yeah. We fought that fifth wheel. It was stuck in there really good. Okay, so all of you who like this video, please smash that like button. Subscribe if you have. Look, I can't hardly even talk. It's so cold. Okay, we made our delivery to Gander, Newfoundland.
We did.
It was cold, really cold.
It was a long drive. It was cold. The first half of the drive this morning was just terrible. I mean, snow and ice.
Snow and ice.
It was ridiculous. But the second half, the road cleared up and it was good.
Yeah, the road's pretty clear, and but we have to get back over there to the snow and ice, and there's a bomb cyclone coming.
Yep, we're racing back to the ferry because there's a bomb cyclone coming. I don't even know what a bomb cyclone is.
What's a bomb cyclone?
I don't want to be in it.
It doesn't sound good anyway. So now it is daylight, and we can show you a little bit of Newfoundland as we race back to the ferry, and see if we can even catch if they're even going to have a ferry going back to Nova Scotia.
Are you thinking the bomb cyclone might interfere with it?
We might be sitting on the dock again for another day or two.
The bomb cyclone has me buffaloed because, I love bombs and things that blow up, but I dislike cyclones. So what happens when you put the two together? I don't know. We're going to find out.
Anyway, I'm going to show you some scenery of Newfoundland on the way back to the ferry and the weather that we might incur on the way back. has been canceled and will not run until Sunday. Today is Friday. Today is Friday afternoon. It's not scheduled to run until Sunday at noon.
So we'll be stuck on Newfoundland for a couple more days.
Couple days anyway, but we stopped and got us some drinks and snacks.
I don't want you to worry about me. We got drinks, we got snacks, and we got diesel.
Now we got Mr. Bones for entertainment. So we are good to go, but we are going to be hanging out at the docks again at Newfoundland at Port of Basque.
Maybe we'll go live again.
Anyway, the weather has deteriorated. That's a stupid word. Deteriorated.
The weather has deteriorated, but the roads have improved.
Yeah, from last night. So we're going to try and get to the port, the ferry port, and just wait. Maybe they will have one of those window openings like we got lucky last time and got on that ferry at 5 o'clock. Maybe we'll catch something like that as a first come, first serve. We'll see you at the dock. Here's some more of what it looks like from Corner Brook to Port of Basque.
Newfoundland.
Made it back to the ferry port where we may be sitting for the next few days. This is the Newfoundland Ferry Terminal and the Newfoundland Marine Atlantic Ferry. And we'll go into road number 17. We just paid for 2 commercial drivers. I think it's $200. That will be part of our reimbursement. And then we had to drive through that little blue building and they looked underneath our bed cover, right? To see if we had any
vegetables with roots on them.
Vegetables with roots that are attached to roots. So nope, we do not have your vegetables and roots. So we are going to be right here in lane 17. We've just made it before the bomb cyclone.
And where are we? Because I can't say the name of the place.
I can say the name of the place. You say the name of the country.
Okay.
Province.
Okay.
Port aux Basques.
Newfoundland.
Okay, we made it to the port just seconds. I mean seconds as we were paying for our ticket.
The bomb cyclone hit.
Bomb cyclone. Now what we're talking about is there was a winter weather advisory yesterday. I told you about it earlier in the video. When we took off this morning, it was snowing. Well, then it cleared up and it was a pretty nice day all day for us to make our delivery and come back as soon as the sun come up. Nice day.
So we're supposed to get 25 to 30 centimeters of snow and 100 kilometers per hour wind. Now, for those of you that don't go to Canada a lot or don't own a pair of Canadian pants, I'll tell you how much that is.
We don't go to Canada a lot?
I'll tell you how much that is, all right? 25 to 30 centimeters and 100 kilometers per hour wind is 25 to 30 centimeters, 100 kilometers per hour wind. That's what it is.
So it is starting to really snow now, so I am going to get some video. The ferry has been canceled at the ferry has been canceled this evening at the one that's leaving at 1:45 to midnight. That's done with. There's another ferry that was scheduled to go out at 1:45 to noon tomorrow, but she said don't count on that one.
So it's probably tomorrow night. We got to wait on the bomb cyclone to explode into cyclone.
Yep, and it's doing that right now. You do not want to get out of this truck. It's ridiculous.
And leave 25 to 30 centimeters of snow.
Yeah, 25 to 30 centimeters of snow.
I will translate that for you. That is 25 to 30 centimeters of snow. And if you come to Canada enough, you'll understand.
Okay, so I'm going to keep getting shots, and we're going to see what's going to happen with this snow, because when we pulled in here, the parking lot had no snow on it. Now in the time that we've been talking, take a look at this.
Yeah, and now it has some snow on it.
Okay, so we're going to be sitting here at the docks. We may be here till Sunday. Today's Friday.
Who knows?
We may be here a couple of days. Again. Tell them what to do.
Subscribe.
There you go. Here it is.
Yep. The bomb cyclone. You can see the snow in
it doesn't pick up the blowing snow in the video for some reason. But it's blowing, stinging snow. Blowing sideways. We're going to walk over here to the ferry terminal. Go to the bathroom. And then walk and spend the night in the truck. There's the ferry. It's really cold out here and really blowing hard.
Yeah, it's brutal.
This is the view of the ferry from out our back window of our truck. Starting to get pretty serious outside. Watching movies. 1 hour later. boat that was in front of us last night is right there. And this guy is clearing out a way so he can get back in front of us in line. Hey! We have been sitting here all day watching the storm go by.
We've been sitting here forever.
But fortunately, the storm has let up now. After late this afternoon, right before it got dark, it stopped snowing. The wind has died down somewhat. And they anticipate to have the ferry running by tonight at midnight. So we all think that we're going to get on the midnight ferry so we don't have to spend another day on the dock. So it's going to be awesome. So our little hang around here on the ferry dock only lasted for one night and one full day. So it's not that bad. See, we got good karma. Thanks to all of you who are wishing us good luck and safety. We've had a great day.
I got well rested.
Yeah, we slept until like 9 o'clock.
I have my pants off for 24 hours.
But we are got everything in the back seat now. We are ready to roll in case they come up and tell us that we are going to roll. It's only about 6 o'clock now, but they could start loading about 10 or even earlier, so we wanted to be ready.
Yeah. You notice when I say I left my pants off, Cheryl kind of laughs it off like it's not true. Or like I didn't say that.
I was just don't embarrass me. That's all I asked for. But it doesn't happen ever.
It's not embarrassing. Listen, I spent a good 24 hours pantless. It was awesome.
All right, there you go. They have done an awesome job scraping this ferry dock parking lot all day long. I mean, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
They scraped all night and all day.
And so that doesn't look like very deep snow, but there are mountains and mountains of snow where they did scrape.
Have you noticed that Cheryl makes sure the camera's centered on her?
No, it's because my arm doesn't reach all the way over there.
And it doesn't matter if I'm cut halfway off.
Oh, sorry. It's because my arm doesn't reach all the way over there, and I can't use my left arm because my left hand is just, well, you know, it's your left hand. So it's not good for anything but holding your shoe while you tie your shoe.
You're telling me it can't even hold a camera?
No, it can't hold a camera. It doesn't know how. It's pretty useless except for just sitting here and doing nothing. I'm like on Step Brothers. What do I do with my hand?
Let's get off the rock. Go back to Goshen. Get a few niceties done to the truck.
And come right back.
And come right back.
We are going to get on the ferry.
They're finally loading the boat.
Yes, so midnight, just the next day after the big bomb cyclone.
Yep.
We're going to be able to get on the ferry. So it really didn't put us out that much time. So we're awesome.
Keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully we'll get on the boat.
Awesome. Let's go. All right, we're going to make it up onto the top deck.
It's pretty rare that we go onto the top deck.
Well, we don't have a camper on the back, so. Well, this boat has been sitting here during the storm the whole time. This ferry is a little better than the one we took over. This is where you check in here. Commercial drivers check in right there to get your cabin for a commercial driver. And then there's the lounges in here with a TV. And then we have the snack bar will be open all night long. And the galley will be open for breakfast.
Alright, as you can see, we're at the snack bar. I have ordered a 3-cheese panini and a Coke. Pretty happy about it.
And how much was the panini? $8?
Yeah.
That's $8 Canadian dollars.
Yeah, so that's like
$5.
That's like $1.50 American.
I have no idea what it is. Yeah, I have no idea. Here we are in our cabin.
Here we are in our cabin. You know, the cabins come well equipped. They got these beds that fold down. And look here. The ladder's hanging on the wall. I think that's to get into the bed, but I believe you could use them to get off the ship if you had to.
Yeah. And then we have a TV.
Listen, they don't want you to put stuff in the toilet like bottles of wine, cups with straws in them, or...
Not sure exactly what that is.
So, just put the usual items in the toilet, please.
And then you have your shower.
Yes, it's gigantic.
Jeff can barely fit in there. And then you have your sink right there in the bathroom. The 2 bunk beds. We have a window seat and a little desk there with your radio and a plug-in.
You know, I like this cabin a lot better.
Yes, this is a better cabin.
Because these beds fold up and I can actually sit here. On the other one, I was like sitting here like this trying to get my boots on and off. It's terrible.
Yep.
This I can set up. I like that.
I like that too.
So we're on the ship. I got me a sandwich and a Coke. Say goodbye to the icy rock.
The icy rock is going to be goodbye. We are out of the bomb cyclone. Here's our view. There's the ferry terminal. We were parked just north of the ferry terminal in that big lot that they scraped all day and night.
Yep. And now we will be headed to the other icy north. Alright, so we're leaving this icy north and we're headed to the other icy north, Nova Scotia.
Alright, we've got a 7-hour trip in front of us.
Yep.
We'll be leaving about 11 p.m. and we should get there by about 6:30, she said.
And we'll be in Nova Scotia then.
And then we got to cross New Brunswick.
Yep, and you know, guys, I've looked and looked for New Brunswick stew and they just don't have any. They don't have Brunswick stew there, new or old. It's not from there. It's crazy.
Votre attention s'il vous plaît. Au nom du capitaine, les officiers et les membres de l'équipage, je vous souhaite la bienvenue au bord du Highlanders et de nos passagers et de nos employés et à assurer la sécurité en respectant la distanciation physique et en limitant vos déplacements à bord du navire à des endroits précis comme les toilettes, les zones fumaires, le chenille ou les services élémentaires. Les clients sont tenus de porter un masque qui couvre le nez, la bouche et le menton en tout temps, sauf quand ils se trouvent dans une cabine ou lorsqu'ils mangent et boivent. Cela comprend le temps qu'ils sont assis dans le salon. Pouvez-vous informer auprès de membres de l'équipage si vous avez des questions ou des préoccupations? Nous vous remercions de votre attention et nous vous demandons des contacts.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
We have made it across the Cabot Strait. Last night after we left you last time, it was rocky, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't have much to say. I'm still sleepy in the morning.
It was.
But I'm on video, so.
Sorry. It was rocking and rolling when we left the Newfoundland. Okay, I had to cut that video short because they called us down to get into the truck. Okay, so when we get off, we anticipate that we may have to show them our vaccination cards to get back off the ferry and into Nova Scotia. So we have left Newfoundland time of an hour and a half ahead of Eastern time, and now we are on Nova Scotia time, which is just an hour ahead of Atlantic time. It is now about 7 o'clock in the morning. Took us about 6.5 hours for the crossing. Here you can see that if you are a regular passenger, you are being checked for your vaccination card. Okay, so what they required for us was they stopped us, they pulled us over since we are just a pickup and we're not loaded. They stopped us and asked to see our vaccination status. We said we were commercial. They said, where's your number? We said, if that's on the side of the truck. They said, no, that's not your number. So what they are requesting is the blue card. I know you can't see that, but there's a little blue card that they give you when you check in at the ticket desk. That's your commercial status. So make sure you keep that little blue card in your dash.
You learn something every day.
Yep. So he said, oh, we're good to go. He just couldn't see it because it had slid down. Okay, so we're on Nova Scotia. We're going to make our way across Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and then we will make our way back to Goshen. Good morning!
Hey guys.
We made it off of Newfoundland.
Yep, we survived the winter hurricane.
And we're back on the mainland.
Ironically enough, headed to Maine.
I was telling you that when we were getting off of the ferry, they stopped us to check the commercial status of vaccination status. They needed to check that little blue tag that they give you. Here, I'll show you. This is just a number, and this proves to them that you are a commercial driver and you have been checked already for your COVID status. So they couldn't see that, it had slipped down, and so they wanted to see that number showing that we're a commercial driver. So make sure you have that still, don't throw it away before you get back across on the ferry. Jeff?
Yeah, when you got that number, they don't check you at all. They're just like, oh yeah, you got a number. Go on.
Yeah. So we have about 6 hours, 6.5 hours to get from North Sydney, Nova Scotia, back to, we will cross at Calais, Maine, and then at the border there, they will check our passports, and we will see what else they're checking to let us back into the United States.
Yeah. And you know, just like anything else, up here they have a system. And once you learn that system, it's easy to come in and out. Right, Cheryl?
We are always learning something new, like make sure that little blue ticket that had those numbers on it, we don't just throw those away. So keep those in your dash for when you cross back over on the ferry. So they'll give you that little blue ticket. Make sure you keep that.
You know, they stopped us the last time we came back and checked us.
Yeah, but we had thrown that away or something. I just took it off the dash.
You know, we didn't even know about it.
I thought that was just a number, like a boarding number, you know, to get on.
Yeah, we didn't know anything about the number.
So that's a good thing, and we are traveling across Nova Scotia, and we'll be traveling across New Brunswick to get back to Calais, Maine. The roads are, since we had the, you know, the big bomb cyclone, roads over here are very iffy in places, but very good in places. They do an amazing job keeping this road scraped. Let's take a look. We are coming up to the Canso Causeway now. Jeff, what did you think about the bomb cyclone sitting on the docks over there in Newfoundland?
Well, the first thing I did was I looked up the definition of a bomb cyclone. And what that is a winter hurricane. Call me crazy, but I really enjoyed it. You know, I mean, I had food and drinks in the truck. I had heat, a blanket, beautiful little snuggly partner here.
Snuggle bunnies.
I had a great view, and it was fascinating.
Yeah, if you're going to go to Newfoundland in January, then that's...
You need to experience a winter hurricane.
Yeah, why not experience a winter hurricane?
You know,
we had a great time, actually.
No, seriously, it was an experience.
It was.
And
we have that to tell now. We have the tale to tell.
And if I hadn't have been there, I wouldn't have seen it.
It's all part of the fun side of RV transport. It was fun. You know, just being
several people did go away, but it wasn't because they had a lack of fuel or lack of food.
Nope.
It was a lack of courage that they were missing. That's why they left. So really, you know, you gotta look at everything on the bright side. You might say, man, I'm stuck here, this storm, or it's costing me time and money. Or you could be like, hey, this is quite an experience. This is pretty cool. And that's the attitude we had. Right?
Yeah. It's all about the adventure for us. We're the bandits. It's the fun side of RV transport. If we don't have a little precarious positions.
Yeah.
Huh?
It made me tougher.
If it doesn't
I'm a better man for it.
So you're saying if it didn't kill you, makes you stronger.
That's right. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Makes us a better transporter.
And smarter.
Yeah. Alright, so let's continue on down the road through Nova Scotia. We just left the Canso Causeway, and I don't know if it's coming out on the video, but we have snow again. We have run back into snow this morning.
Yeah, quite a bit of it.
Mr. Bones got a little chilled to the bone.
He don't care.
Why don't he care?
He's dead. Look at him.
He's dead. How you doing there, Mr. Bones? He enjoyed the bomb cyclone.
You know, Cheryl. I talked to him about it.
Yeah.
You know what he told me?
What?
He said he didn't care. He just don't care.
You know why?
You know, road conditions is something that we all think about, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, road conditions all the time.
And I hate to say it. I really do hate to. It just hurts me to the core to say it. I can't believe I'm going to say it.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
These Canadians take better care of the roads than America does.
Yeah, they.
I mean, just yesterday we had
really work on the roads.
Just yesterday we had a colossal storm, and today the roads are clean.
Yeah, the roads are in good condition.
All right, Newfoundland. A lot of transporters think of that as an exotic destination, as a faraway, mysterious land, and it is. But there's a secret to Newfoundland. It's where transporters go that want to be happy.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing there. It's not exotic.
There's nothing here.
It's just a big rock. If you're a transporter and you don't want to deal with way stations or DOT or police officers.
Or traffic or people.
Well, yeah, just people in general. If you just want a road to drive on with nothing there but
road
caribou, Newfoundland's a place for you. Word of advice.
This is Route 1 through New Brunswick coming up to St. John. We're about an hour away from Calais, Maine. Well, we're about 40 minutes from the border of Maine at Calais, and the weather has really deteriorated. We are right on the ocean of New Brunswick, right before you get into Maine. The weather is crazy. It's not freezing, but it's pouring with rain and snow at the same time, 37 degrees, and the wind is a sustained 27 miles per hour. So I am so glad and so grateful we don't have a camper on, because we wouldn't be running in this if we did, because it's really blowing. Take a look at this. We have made it to the border, St. Stephen, Calais. This is the Canadian border over here. Our border for the U.S. is right there in that big building. Okay, make sure that you stay, even though we don't have a camper, make sure you stay in the commercial lane. Commercial vehicles next right.
Yeah, because they have to check you in or something.
And you'll show them your manifest and your passports and see what else is needed. And we made it through.
We're in America.
Yay! God bless America. I like Canada, okay, but I was born here in America. I'm a true-blooded American, and I love America. Here we are. Okay, so out of the Border Patrol, we are going to make a right. Yay! We made it!
We're back in America.
Back in America. Yeah, I'm not going to sing, but I just did.
She's got to do everything she can to prove she's an American, because she's got so much British in her.
Yeah, I got a lot of British in me. Anyway,
we just want to thank all the transporters out there who followed our adventures, wished us well. You know, it was almost like you were there with me during the winter hurricane.
Okay, let's talk about what happened at the border crossing coming back into America. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, we have nothing to talk about.
Nothing. Nothing at all. We showed them our passport and our manifest showing that we haul campers. He asked, so you haul campers up here? We said, yes, sir. And we told him that we just delivered to Newfoundland. And he said, yeah, it's pretty remote up there. And he said it's something like Ireland. And he said, here, have a good day. And he handed us back our papers.
No questions,
no questions, no nothing. So we were in and out of the border crossing in like 3 minutes, if that long.
Yeah, if that long.
So it was awesome. So I love America. So that's going to wrap it up for our trip through the Great White North.
But we'll be back.
We're going to be back in about 10 more days.
And it might be greater and wider.
Are we crazy? We're going to come right back up here and go through all this possibly again.
Yep, it could be greater and it could be wider.
That's the adventure of it all. Plus, they're paying us $2.06 a mile to do it. So I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? We might have gone someplace different, but for $2.06 a mile, I'll come back up here every week.
Yeah, well, you know, it's even worse in the West.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's why we're coming back up here, is because South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, all our loads going to the west.
All that is terrible.
It's terrible. It's like really, really super cold conditions, icy. They're having bad snowstorms. Interstates are being shut down, wrecks everywhere.
That seems very similar to what we just did.
Oh.
Very icy, very cold, terrible snow.
Delays everywhere.
Terrible snowstorm. That sounds eerily familiar to what we just did.
You're right. Well, listen, if you enjoyed this video, please press that like button, comment, share, drop a comment down below. That helps somehow. I don't know how, but...
If you didn't enjoy this video, go ahead and mash the like button. subscribe, and go away. Never come back.
You don't have to watch any videos. Just press the subscribe button and go away. I guess. But I would like for all of you to go back and watch every single one of our videos, because you know, you guys, by watching the videos and those watch hours, that helps me.
It helps us.
It helps us. We have gotten so far on the YouTube channel that we have made this. We've been doing this for 1 year. 1 year on the YouTube channel.
What we've made is a fortune.
Well, the $128, and then I think last month I got $159.
I'll tell you what we have made.
Since we've been monetized, and that's it. That's it.
I'll tell you what.
But that's more than an ice cream, so thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but I can tell you what we have made.
What?
A lot of good friends.
We have made a lot of good friends.
Pretty good, huh?
Oh, he's smooth, isn't he? He's so smooth. All right, that's it for us. Join us on our next video.
Subscribe.
We want to say thank you guys, all of you, for all of your comments and keeping up with our adventure and giving us good wishes and well wishes for being safe and making our way back. So thank you so much. We love you guys. Transport Bandits out. If you know, you know. We're doing it.